If your sensitive skin serum isn't working, it's probably not because you bought a bad product. It might be because you bought the wrong kind of soothing. Hey, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel where we talk all about how to glow from the inside out. This is one of the biggest mistakes I see people make with sensitive skin. They see the word soothing or calming on the label and they buy it assuming all soothing serums do the same thing. They don't. Soothing burning skin isn't the same as soothing dehydrated skin, isn't the same as soothing inflamed acne-prone skin. Those are three different soothing jobs, and most products aren't going to tell you what kind of soothing they're delivering. So today I have 4 great soothing serums for sensitive skins, and I'm going to break it down by what symptoms they are best for you. So by the end of this video, you're going to know which one is right for your sensitive skin. If you're so ready, give the video a big thumbs up. If you do have sensitive skin, hit subscribe and come join our skincare community because that's what my channel is all about. Play my intro and let's jump into the serums. Cocokind Electrolyte Rescue Serum. This is your SOS pick if you went a little bit too hard with your actives. Maybe you got a lot of sun and it's really stressing out your skin barrier, or you're just very stressed. That can also affect your skin. Your skin is feeling tight, dehydrated, uncomfortable, and just a little bit off. Maybe there's some redness and inflammation. This is going to help rescue your skin. So when your skin feels tight, thirsty, uncomfortable, maybe a little red and inflamed, that's dehydration, right? That is your skin losing hydration from the deeper layers in your skin. It actually escapes through a slightly weak skin barrier and is gone from the surface of your skin. It's a process called transepidermal water loss. And when we lose hydration in our skin, as I said, it can really lead to that very irritated, inflamed feeling in our skin. Absolutely work on your skin barrier, but when you need that hydration rescue, you need to replenish the hydration and relieve that uncomfortable, tight feeling deep within your skin. This is the serum for you. This is exactly what this serum is designed to do. So ingredient wise, the hero here is the 11% hydration complex. So Cocokind is relying on electrolytes, and that is going to be the ingredients zinc, magnesium, and sodium PCA. They actually help your skin hold on to water at a cellular level instead of just sitting on the surface. And then the hydration complex is completed with snow mushroom extract, beta glucan, as well as 5 different weights of hyaluronic acid. And these all deeply replenish the skin and hold onto hydration. So this is more than just a hydrating serum, a watery type of serum. It actually has quite a nice texture to it. Surprisingly, it is almost like a gel cream texture for a serum. But as you spread it across your skin, it actually feels very cooling, refreshing, watery, and it does thin out. And you can feel how deeply it sinks into your skin. That's all the humectants at play, all those different weights, the molecular weights of the hyaluronic acid, diving into the deeper layers of the skin, holding on to lots and lots of hydration. And then right at the top surface of your skin is just a skin conditioning, velvety smoothness. It's not like overly greasy, moisturizing, oily, or rich. Deep down, watery, refreshing, cooling hydration, and then just that little bit of skin softening right at the top to just kind of tuck it all in. This really relieves dehydration. Now, I am very prone to dehydration, especially in the summer. It can really be multiple things coming at my skin at once in the summer. Air conditioning inside blasting when it's hot, right? That dries out the environment, and that just makes your skin more prone to the transepidermal water loss process. Lots of sun, right? The sun can actually wear down and slightly weaken your skin barrier over time, making you more prone to losing hydration. Sweat can definitely make my skin feel a little bit more prone to transepidermal water loss, and it can also just inflame my skin a little bit because it is so sensitive. And so I actually started using this serum this summer, and I was impressed immediately because my skin was feeling kind of sensitive and off when I first used it for exactly what I just said, and I could not believe how soothing this felt on contact, how much relief and replenishing hydration this gave my skin, but there was also a calming factor to it as well. The electrolyte complex here, the magnesium and the zinc, really do have an anti-inflammatory soothing benefit. And I have used some of the other products in the Cocokind line with the electrolyte mix in it, and they do seem to take down the redness and the inflammation, especially sweat, sun, that kind of thing, really, really nicely. And so this really is going to be your SOS type of serum. Like I said, maybe a little bit too many actives that make your skin feel a little bit tight the next day, too much sun, too much sweat. Your skin is just a little bit red, a little bit reactive, and just a tiny bit off, and you know you need that replenishing hydration to soothe it. This is going to provide long-lasting hydration that is going to also take down that irritation quickly. And because the texture, although a gel cream texture, it does spread down on the skin a lot thinner and lighter than it first appears. I think majority of skin types are really going to enjoy this, especially because it dries down, not sticky and not tacky. So the next two products I want to talk about actually go together because they share the same hero ingredient in two very different formulas. This is Avene's Cicalfate. This is the Ordinary Soothing and Barrier Repair Serum. Now, both of these serums contain an ingredient, 4-T-butyl cyclohexanol. And this ingredient, most people don't know about it, but it's actually a hero ingredient that most sensitive skin folks need to know about. Most calming ingredients work after the fact. They work on top of your skin after it's already inflamed, irritated, itching, burning, and stinging to slowly decrease that over time. This ingredient is different because it actually intercepts the irritation signal at the nerve level and stops it from traveling to your brain. And that's why it can stop stinging and burning on contact. Immediately upon application, it can stop that sensation in its tracks. So that's what makes both of these products exceptional for exactly that. When your skin is burning, on fire, itching, stinging, the type of irritation that is like gnawing at you all day long. Unfortunately, I'm very familiar with this feeling, and I hate going through my day thinking about my irritated, like uncomfortable, itching, burning skin all day long. It's incredibly distracting and it doesn't feel good. So these are, like I said, exceptional for this specific case. So which one do you need? Which one is right for you? The Avene Cicalfate serum, this one actually has a lightweight hydrating gel texture. There is panthenol content in here, thermal water, which Avene is famous for, that really do create something that is much more refreshing, lightweight, cooling on the skin. So this is going to be a really great one for folks who are also struggling with some of that dehydrated feeling, but also for folks with oily skin, skin that doesn't appreciate like the milky moisturizing or heavier types of textures in serums. This is really, really very light, refreshing, non-sticky. Any skin type is going to appreciate this one. Now, if you have the type of sensitive skin that is highly reactive to ingredients like fragrance, to plant extracts, this would be a good one for you to consider because of how minimal this ingredients list is. We've got the humectant content, we've got the 4-T-butyl cyclohexanol here, and that's about it. And so if you're ever worried about, I don't know how my skin is going to do with like dill extract or rose extract or insert plant extract here, right? Unknowns. This one is probably going to be a safer bet for you because there's a lot less of those potential irritants to track in the ingredients list. Now, the Ordinary is a very different type of texture. It's actually a creamy emulsion type of texture. So you do have the moisturizing element here, but as you spread it across your skin, you will feel there is a hydrating element, something that sinks in a little bit deeper into the skin to relieve it. But on top, we've got creaminess that feels a tiny bit rich, moisturizing, but not very greasy. This is a very balancing type of serum, especially great for folks who are struggling with a tiny bit of dryness on their skin, maybe due to the irritation. Combination skin, you're going to appreciate this the most. Now, you may have noticed the Pepto-Bismol pink color that's coming from the vitamin B12 in this formula. And as we look at the ingredients list, you're going to notice that this is a far more complex formulation here with a few more active ingredients besides the 4-T-butyl cyclohexanol. So here we're going to find some niacinamide, centella, ceramides, the vitamin B12, as I mentioned, bisabolol, which is a really great soothing ingredient to know for sensitive skin. It really takes down inflammation. And then we also have the antioxidant EGCG. So it's a very complex formula that is meant to address, tightness in the skin, redness, inflammation, stinging, and burning, but it also is meant to rebuild up a weak or damaged skin barrier. And just to quickly recap that one more time, Avene is going to be the best for highly reactive skin looking for minimal formulas in a lightweight, hydrating gel texture. The Ordinary is great for redness, tightness, as well as strengthening up your skin barrier in a creamy formula that is great to moisturize any dry areas on your skin. No matter your skin type or your budget, both are going to soothe burning and stinging on contact. This is the COSRX Cica serum. Now, Cica or centella can be found in so many skincare products these days. And I'm not just talking about kbeauty products at this point, right? Like centella has broken into the mainstream. Centella is amazing for soothing irritated, sensitive skin. It brings down inflammation, soothes redness. It's particularly good for acne-prone skin because it can take down the swelling of pimples, the redness and the look of pimples, but also to help promote healing of those pimples. And it can be a really great pick for sensitive skin that can't go too hard with other, anti-acne active salicylic acid, your AHAs, your retinoids, or just, benzoyl peroxide. Centella can be a great sidekick to that, but it can also be great in a pinch when your skin is feeling reactive. And like I said, it can be found in a lot of products. So why did I choose this one for the video instead of insert your favorite centella product here, right? Well, the reason I chose this one is the formula, the ingredients, because they're not just using the centella extract. COSRX is using what they call a 7-Cica complex in this serum, and it does contain different forms of the centella plant in the extract form, but it also contains the 4 biologically active compounds of the centella plant. So those are going to be highlighted on the screen now. One of them includes madecassoside. You might be familiar with this one. So biologically active compounds are basically the isolated compound in the plant of centella that is most responsible for the anti-inflammatory soothing capabilities of centella. So when you have an extract, you take the whole plant and you distill it down into a watery extract, right? And so you have some of the anti-inflammatory capabilities just by doing that alone. When you isolate the compound, you get something that is incredibly potent, very, very concentrated, very, very powerful, very, very effective. It can be used in smaller amounts because we're not relying on a whole watery extract. We've got exactly what we need that is floating around in that big watery extract, right? We just got that tiny little amount that is like a potent shot of anti-inflammatory goodness, right? 4 biologically active compounds, all of them are found in this serum, plus some of the extracts as well. So that's what makes this a compelling, effective, potent centella serum, rather than some of the other products out there that might claim high percentages of a watery extract alone. Now, there's one more ingredient in this formula that's worth knowing about, and another thing that makes this more than just your ordinary Cica serum alone. And the ingredient is Pinus pinaster bark extract, or pycnogenol. Now, this is a seriously potent antioxidant. It helps to protect your skin from the sun, from environmental stressors. As I was talking about earlier, the sun can wear down your skin barrier, right? So we love to build in these antioxidants along with sun protection and sun avoidance measures to protect that skin barrier, right? But it can also increase your skin's elasticity. It actually boosts your skin's natural hydration by helping to stimulate the hyaluronic acid synthesis within our skin, natural hyaluronic acid that helps our skin stay hydrated longer. Plus, it's just an amazing soothing ingredient, anti-inflammatory ingredient overall. Multiple benefits in one antioxidant. And it actually kind of covers a lot of the different areas that we've talked about in today's video beyond just soothing, generic anti-inflammatory properties, right? But we've also talked about wound healing. We've talked about protecting the skin barrier, protecting it from stressors, things that wear it down, and also maintaining or increasing skin hydration, which dehydration can make your skin feel really irritated too. So I'm telling you, this is more than your average Cica serum. This is also a Cica serum that I love recommending because the texture is so universal. It feels so lightweight and hydrating in this gel texture. It sinks down deep into the skin and really replenishes it at a much more meaningful level. If you do have dehydrated skin, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about like a hydrating feeling that sits at the surface. I'm talking about something that gets deep down in there and helps feed that thirsty sponge feeling, right? Relieve the tight skin. And it's so lightweight, it's non-sticky at all. And so this is going to work for the oiliest of skin. This is going to work for balanced skin types, combo skin types, dry skin types. This is going to work in summer. It's going to work in winter. It is all purpose, all skin types, all seasons. It is, like I said, one of my favorites based on the ingredients alone, based on the performance alone, but it's also one of my favorites to recommend because it will really suit a wide variety of folks. All right, let's break it down. If your skin is itchy, red, uncomfortable, and you know it's from dehydration, Cocokind is going to be the serum for you. If your skin is burning and stinging right now, Avene or The Ordinary are going to be your choices. Go with Avene if you need something lightweight, hydrating, and gel-like with an incredibly minimal formula, great for highly reactive skin. Go for The Ordinary if you appreciate a little bit more moisture in this emulsion cream texture. And if you know you need some extra barrier support on top of it, this is also going to be your budget pick, coming in at $17. And if your skin is inflamed, red, and breakout prone, COSRX Cica serum is the one for you. So now you know soothing doesn't mean just one thing. We've got 4 different serums with 4 very different formulas for 4 different sensitive skin needs. And I hope that this video helped you find the right one for you. Let me know if it did in the comments below, or let me know your favorite sensitive skin product. Doesn't have to be a serum, in the comments below. Now, you will also find there a pinned comment from me. I'm going to have a lot more shopping links for you for each of these serums. If you're trying to figure out where to buy that, I've got a lot more resources for you in that pinned comment. And again, if this video helped you out, please hit subscribe if you haven't already. Come join our skincare community, especially if you love recommendations for sensitive skin, true sensitive skin recommendations. I'm talking fragrance-free, essential oil-free, drying alcohol-free types of products. That's what my channel is all about. So definitely hit subscribe and come join our skincare community. I love you so much. Thanks for being here with me today. I just want to encourage you to keep shining your bright, beautiful, individual, glowing light. Don't keep that glow inside. Let it come out and glow and shine out into the world. We need you. I love you, and I can't wait to talk to you in the next video. Bye.